Hello, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for Record Keeper. Today we have I click play. Simple events. Chaotic memory for 10. You got a Chocobo. That's it. Fest is here. Fest stuff will be next week. For now, just mopping up what's left. I gotta get doing the rift. Now that I'm doing bigger shit, and I've been made aware that that the rift is over there and has many good rewards in it, I should start poking the rift. I feel like somebody somewhere said there was a... Oh, there they are. Seven. You do 9 for all of the clear rewards, but then there's, rewards up through type 0. I appreciate that Gilgamesh can be insta-battled. And then, yeah. For now, memories. I'm gonna leave this up for a moment while Sorry, sometimes you just see some pictures in your folder and you go, what the fuck is that from? I'm just peeping something else really quick. Alright, understood. There we go. Alright, let's get those up. Let's get this out of the way, this up. Might take another look at the Magicite today. Maybe. Probably. After we situate a thing or two. We're probably good to go on that. Anyway. Oh, right, wait mode. Choices. What is this dude's deal? Just fire, percentile attack, and fire that pierces. Not much. Seems fairly easy to get its defenses down pretty early. Or its stats. You know what I mean. It's offensive stuff. There we go. Maybe the boss just doesn't do anything. Is the boss mystified by wait mode, or am I breaking through transitions too fast is what is actually happening here. Wait mode too strong. Alright, so that gravity is pretty substantial. It's probably about 20%. But, is this just wait mode? Is wait mode too good? Because that was seriously 2 turns that the boss got. Oh. Emulator definitely doesn't like the transitions back between the Android 5 and the Android 4. It starts having a little bit of crunch whenever I do that. No, eventually I can just uninstall the 5 emulator. How dangerous could this boy be? What's it weak to? Water? gonna be weak to water. It is water. There, that's my joke for the day. Alright, let's see what you actually do. Fire, ice, lightning, water, also more so, and steals ability uses. That's it. For what it's worth, those piercing spells are potent. It just feels like it's not going to be hitting widespread enough to actually do anything. Well, its damage isn't nothing, actually. I'd say for a newer player, that could probably catch up to them pretty quickly if they didn't have some sort of widespread stat or elemental resist. Could bring Gigas armlets to this and just pray you don't get hit by water too many times. That's about it. Which, it doesn't really seem inclined to use water too often, so you might actually luck out that way. It doesn't have the, the devour and regurgitate mechanic you usually get with Geo. So you won't be like losing party members who are losing buffs and what have you. All in all, I think not terribly complex. Could get a newer player caught off guard, but not really that rough. Oh, okay, so water can be AoE. So I rescind that thing I said about the Gigas armlets. They're probably not a good idea. I guess it's, do you want to roll the dice? Yeah. I'm almost curious if I should skip a story mode this week and see if it's crunchy next week as well. But honestly, the other aspect is the sooner I get story mode done, if that is what's causing that crunch to happen, which it's not really a problem, it only happens in screen transitions, it seems like. But yeah, the sooner I get story mode done, the sooner that stops happening, I guess. You know, Hyper Mighty Guard does give me a second stacking magic buff, and does make my life easier, so fuck it. I love the LeBlanc theme. Thank you for the follow. Oh, wait, which one am I replacing here? This is stats, okay. There we go. Alright, let's get to it. So, LeBlanc crew. This is a fight we've seen in the past. I'm actually curious how this is going to work with summons. I've never actually ran this with a summon team before. Wondering if this will respect any mechanics or none. Because if it respects the mechanics, that's just going to make the fight take longer. If it doesn't respect the mechanics, then that's when this gets interesting. Okay. So that's step one. Hyper Mighty Guard on everyone. Step two. Let's see if he does it. So he doesn't do it with the summons. He may counter on black magic though. See if Ormy does his thing. There it is. Draw fire. Alright, now do AoEs respect this? Irregardless, I want to dispel him. Alright, so. Wow, they have much lower defense. The gimmick here is Ormy. As soon as LeBlanc or Jeff, I forget his name off the top of my head. The fuck is his name? Logos, right. Once LeBlanc or Logos take damage from apparently a black magic or physical source that doesn't work if it's summoned, he taunts. And when he taunts, you're forced to attack him. It also gives him a... I wonder if this is going to work. It also gives him a... What's it called? Defensive resistance buff. Oh yeah, there we go. He does taunt it. Aside from that, I don't think LeBlanc has any mechanics for getting low. Logos, once on their half HP, I think it goes twice. And he has his Russian roulette, which is frustrating. As it has the RNG stats effect stuff. But yeah, apparently just bring summons or AoE to this fight because they don't know how to deal with that. choose you an AoE of your choice. That's right, there's no summoners in 10-2. They don't know how to deal with it. This fight is lore appropriate. Unit just doesn't even have to do anything this fight. Also lore appropriate. And this Giga Flare will be the end of this fight. Not terribly complex. Pretty simple. Consistently when leaving fights, it gets crunched. Might be that is a thing that happened when I did the reinstall, and the Android 5 version just handles it with a crash, whereas this one, you know, just crunches for a bit and then it's fine. Excuse me. I'm a little yawny and what have you today, as didn't get nearly enough sleep last night. Was definitely laying on the couch as the stream approached, and was very close to just being like, I'll do the stream on a different day. I kind of don't want to get up. But hey. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can get done today, right? Am I still doing a bare minimum loadout for these events? For the most part. When we hit apocalypse fights, I do let myself use synergy gear, legend materia, and like super soul breaks. But for the most part, and frankly at this point in time, I really don't even need the super soul breaks anymore. It's more of a carryover from when apocalypse fights were new and actually pretty hard to get through. You know, 3 years ago. I don't even have an arcade dyad yet. At least I don't think I do. I might have. I might have picked one up at some point and just forgotten about it. I should look into that. But no, I don't think I have a dyad. Dang, Cosmic got 2? Okay, so you just did Big Guard. And I think Deuce has my Big Guard removal. So we'll just have to get around to her turn again. Yeah, for what it's worth, if you aren't doing like Dream Breakers, or Dragon Kings, maybe not even Dream Breakers, but if you're not doing like Dragon Kings and the high-end content mostly, you don't need dyads. You really don't even need Awakenings until you're doing like above 400 difficulty content. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, so believe it or not, Stats Resist is actually worthwhile on this guy. He attempts to stop you, but it's just a general stop that is actually acknowledged by accessories, so he doesn't do any elemental damage, so you're better off just equipping the stop accessories. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I can clear most modern, like 300 difficulty fights. I can mostly clear with only bursts, and then 400 difficulty fights I can clear with mostly USBs. You really only 100% need Awakenings once you are doing like above 400 difficulty. Sinks are generally an upgrade compared to Awakenings and not simply a side grade. No, they're kind of a side grade. It's weird. They're better, but how do you put it? They do the same thing. They fulfill the same purpose. Sinks just generally have a lot more going on, and of course give you the major infusion. But the downside is Sinks use up your hones. Yes, there we go. Renziel has it there. Got to the point right before I did. Sinks use up your hones, whereas Awakenings don't. So that is a reason to use an Awakening over a Sink. And actually, in the case of, say, you have both a Sink and an Awakening on a character, what you could generally do is go into the fight, use the Sink early, and use up a lot of your ability hones, and then when you're in the later part of the fight, say during an Odin or any other fight that steals hones from you, and your abilities may not have any hones left. By the way, this fight was very easy. Weird. And you don't have any hones left. That's a good time to use your Awakening, because an Awakening doesn't care if you don't have hones. It'll just give you unlimited ability uses anyway. There's definitely potential for Sinks to generally do more work, though. Usually just because they have something else going on that is usually kind of buck wild. Even veterans still have hone problems at this point. Usually just because some higher end fights are long, and like I said, a great example of this is Dark Odin. When Dark Odin hits his final phase, he steals 3 of both your ability uses. So it can just knock you down to the point where you have nothing left because you've been using the same ability the entire fight, or you bring somebody whose entire job is only using one ability. I've just started taking my my first steps in the 6-star Magicite, so I've yet to see some of the extremely rude things that those do, but I would not be surprised if they don't steal abilities as well. I've literally only run one fight once, like realsies, though I got very deep into it. Did not clear, and a lot of what happened is kind of a blur. But yeah, the long and short of it is there are Hones. Oh god, there is something just caught my throat. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. What was I saying? Yeah, all right. The long and short of it is Hones got to a point where they weren't a problem anymore. So DNA decided to make it a problem again by incorporating a mechanic into the fights that made you, oop, that's the wrong picture, made you have to ration your Hones a bit more, or at least have backup. The really rude thing is what that does to summoners, who are still limited to 6 Hones for some fucking reason. It's been a while since I've done 6-star. I think it's around the same as Dark Odin, near the end, and rare. Yeah, that sounds right. I replaced those pictures, right? Yeah, alright. I like my dude Bara here that just has, like, horns going in the background constantly. Yeah. When the cap on summons used to be 5. What a time we lived in. I'm waiting for this motherfucker to do Mighty Guard. But I guess he's not. There it is. Or 5-star Magic not even a threat anymore with Limit Break, Flint, Overstrikes, Arcane Dyads, and all that good stuff. The way I would boil down 5-star at this point, if you have like Awakening Sinks, what have you, you still have to respect their mechanics and understand what you're getting yourself into, but they are extremely easier now. And Arcane alone is enough just to blow through a Magicite, 5-star. Like, if you're going into Geos, you still have to acknowledge the fact that at the end game of Geos, he's going to stone 2 of your people. Or 3? Oh yeah, he stones the middle 3. Yeah. So, yeah, Geos is going to stone 3 of your characters. But no. Extremely. So you can't just put an OP team with soul breaks and power creep them. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. There are some that were just numbers and nothing else. Famfrit is a joke if you have stuff for him. But there are others like Phoenix that hit you very fast and very quickly and repeatedly. So you need to understand that you need to go into that one with like 2, maybe 3 healers. Probably 2, because you generate enough soul break in that fight. But yeah, ones like Famfrit are just an absolute joke at this point and can be autoed. In fact, I do. Auto Famfrit. But then there's ones like Sildra or Typhon that you have to go into and understand that, like, they're going to be kicking some of your party members out or something like that. Like, arrange your party correctly and know that, like, for instance, Typhon. Typhon, you have to get through the first 10 or 20% of his bar in the first 10 turns, or else you're ejected from the fight. But no. 5-star are definitely help computer. I see. See, the most bizarre thing is I haven't noticed anything weird or different with the resource monitoring. Like, nothing spikes. Nox is handling itself just as it normally does. It's just like now the audio driver crashes every now and then for Nox, and I have to close and restart Nox. I don't know what the fuck caused this at one point. Well, I know exactly what caused this. It was... There was a visual glitch in story mode, and I uninstalled and reinstalled the emulator 30 times in order to fix it. Anyway, let's move on to the brush fights. Oh, no, we're done there. 9 out of 9. Here we go. Yeah, Virgil, it's one of those things of people looking at me and going, what? You never update programs when they get new things? I'm like, yes. And then, like, I do update something and then everything breaks and it's like, wow, weird. It's almost like I'm not entirely in the wrong for never updating programs that are critical to certain mechanics. Certain, like, I stream with this specific emulator. I'm never going to update that emulator because I got into a situation where it's working. Well, so it is. And it's fine, the emulator still works well enough. The emulator... the emulator works. And it only ever has these weird crunchy audio when loading into new screens, or just especially when leaving battle, so whatever. It doesn't happen in battle, so I can still use the emulator for what I need it for. Anyway, let's get off of that topic. So, brief breakdown. We're looking at poison, paralyze, you can't block it. Piercing resistance, all that good stuff right there. Earth and water attacks. And also counters physical attacks with Earthquake. I'm actually going in here with a physical team to see how bad those counters are. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so that's going to run out at 18-ish. Maybe less, maybe more, because of weight mode is weird. Probably more. Alright. How bad is this counter? Is it every hit? Is it a sometimes food? Alright, it's not every hit. I'm either getting lucky or it's actually very rare. How big is that regen gonna be? Oh, I expect to beat it. I mean, especially if Barth is popping off like that. It's a wonder what the pain buff and a little bit of in-element will do. There's the paralyze. Alright. Have I seen a tick of regen yet? Oh, is this what the people were talking about? Oh, here's counter earthquake. And it's not even that bad. Mind you, I have earth resistance on, so there's that, but it's extremely whatever. Okay, it's just a flat 10k. Then we're fine. We lost our pain buff, but it's almost dead anyway. imagine doing this with full power Soul Breaks and Magicite. Well, hold that thought. It's not going to be full power, but it's going to be more. I actually used to do these rush dungeons without Magicite, and they were becoming a pain in the ass enough that I kind of came to the realization of, if you're doing 300 level fights, you probably have Magicite. They give you like a full set of Magicite for just clearing all the 3-star dungeons. Anyway, here's 400. Here's 400. Thank you. So again, to the question of yeah, 5-star wouldn't necessarily be cheating, but I mean, about the show, it's not necessary. The most that I use that is maybe a bit like, well, your everyman doing this level of dungeon might not have that, is I do use a full set of Dark Road accessories, and that's mainly because, hey man, I had to do inventory management and just free up spaces in my inventory. I ain't got the inventory room to keep other accessories around anymore. Well, get back to me when Dina gives me unlimited inventory, and then I'll not use the Dark Road accessories. Okay. Pop that off. Hit chain, hit that. We'll stack 'ems. There we go. You know, just get some big numbers out there. Alright, so, you know, Counter Quake can be a little spicier on this difficulty. I forget what Ida's USB does specifically. Anything more to it other than she has instant cast and blinks and what have you. Alright, it's already at half health. And you know, Greg's here, just to let you know that he's not nothing. What if? Excuse me. Yeah, give me the big numbers. Piss. I should have moved him from slot 1. What a fool I am. Either you can just double cast. Dang. Dang. My chain. Oh, it's fine. Someone who hasn't played this in 2 years, this looks like a clusterfuck. Alright, well, hold that thought. We have not yet begun to cluster. Oh, every time. What a great noise that is. Oh, hey, you know what? Even though I know that audio fuckery isn't anything bad happening, sure doesn't make me feel good. Or 7 stars around 2 years ago. Oh. Move this right here. They had just introduced the mode system. That's more than 2 years ago, honestly. I think modes have been around for a long fucking time. In fact, hold up. I have screenshots for this. I'm sure if I go in my screenshot folder and search Moat. Moat Dungeons. Moat Dungeons 1 properties. March 2017. 4 years ago. I mean, yeah, that's fine. If you don't know the exact amount of time it's been since you played a mobile game, like, I wouldn't keep track of that either. It's just that I'm just pointing out that the difference between 2 years and 4 years in a mobile game can literally mean the world. Elemental. What is this one? What are we at here? 16? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I think what it was is you can't mimic sync abilities, which is what it was trying to do in that situation. Crap. Stopped after Orlando, OSB, and USB, or USB came out. Yeah. It's been a bit. Orlando, believe it or not, was out of the meta for a bit. Because he didn't have an element. And then they gave him an element. And now he's dumb again. Which again, not to say Orlando was bad, it's just that he wasn't meta. I think it's because it took them ages to give him an element because they didn't want to, like... They didn't know how to do it and not make him broken. And then they decided that, actually, we can't do that. Anyway. Yeah, that was a severe thunderstorm warning. Oh. You hate to see that. So if I suddenly go offline, you know why. I love how fast those spars filled up. Ooh. Why is Orlando broken in every game? He's not even that popular, is he? Outrageously popular with people that play tactics. He is the strongest unit in tactics, hands down. And he is popular with people that like tactics because they remember him being the most broken unit. And they're right. He is. That was TG Sid, right? Yes. TG Sid is Orlando. I mean, I feel like for people coming back, the most jarring thing is the fact that wait mode is in the game now. Which legitimately they only had like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but like... Hey, y'all, wait mode's weird. I can think before making my actions. What is wait mode? Gestures at the screen. Notice that I'm not taking an action and the bars aren't moving. Wait mode's in the game now. The caveats with wait mode is you have to play on speed 3, which can cause some funkiness. There are actually reasons to play on active mode because weirdness happens in wait mode with the way it works. Anyway. Yeah, you can lose ticks to wait mode. regen is a little funky in wait mode. But honestly, if you're not doing like Dream Breakers or Dragon King, you can use wait mode. Even 6-star Magicite's fine. I almost cleared one in wait mode. So anyway, I haven't even been talking about the fight here. Here we got our boy, Midgar Zomer. Classic. Old 4-star Magicites. Midgar's main gimmick is actually doing status effects to your party. Likes to slow, likes to paralyze, just likes to mess you up more often than not. Does double animation speed cause problems, or is that more or less fine? That's actually fine. That I've never had double animation speed cause any sort of problem. The most double animation speed will actually cause problem-wise is sometimes an animation will finish that's full screen and you'll get your prompt for abilities down here, but you won't be able to select them or know what you're selecting or whose turn is up because the full screen visual is still up. It's a little goofy with that, but aside from that, no. Full screen's fine. Or double animation's fine, is what I meant to say. I don't think anybody's gotten like slowed or anything yet. See, this is why I love wait mode. I can just stop and like think for a second here. Yeah, we're still good. I can get this up and going though. Yeah, I really wish that there was like a status screen that I could like pause the game and be like, alright, this is what everybody's statuses are right now. You know, here's it all listed out very obviously so I can see if anybody's fucked up in any way. And here we refresh the channel. Tail cause a interrupt, and I think that's it. It's time for Zach to do DPS. Then we're good. Oh, sometimes there's a lot of effects on screen. I couldn't know what you're talking about as I stare at Zidane here. He's fine. They're fine. I can clearly tell what's going on. Actually, wait, hold up. You know, I was joking, but, hey, Lunith is slowed. Well, it's fine. Magica album is still one of the best healing USBs in the game. What do you need? It doesn't. You know, I'll freely admit that I was sitting here in my brain going, at the start of this fight and for a majority of this fight, yeah, this is an FF7 song. And I don't know what put that poison in my head, or why I could not get it out of there, but it was there, and I have to acknowledge it. I should probably recast the chain one last time. Refresh this. You're fine. Basic heal and peep. Oh, you know what? Piss. I forgot to change this. No, I was being so good. I was being so good. This whole stream. I was doing good, remembering to change stuff. Damn it. I still use Steely Blade for videos. Steely Blade's still good. Not for actual content though. Just for whenever I limit myself to bursts. Anything 300 plus difficulty is over me. Well. I can't really give general recommendation except, you know, make sure your characters are watered up. Make sure they're dove if you know you're gonna use them. Looking at if you're using a full synergy party, make sure your historic crystals are up to date. If you're using Magicite, make sure the Magicite's synergizing well with the party. Honestly, if you're dying a lot in Cardia dungeons, you may want to look into using a crystal more if you're not, because those give defense ups and like just general stat ups. So they can help you stay alive a lot better. Also, Mako, don't worry. Like, the main purpose that I started doing these Record Keeper streams was to help newer players. Alright, I'm gonna see if anything weird happens with the CPU usage. I just gotta know. Yeah, the Nox handler just jumps up in CPU usage at that moment. So it's definitely doing something weird when it has to translate through those. Problem is I need to put more time and effort into the story dungeon to unlock stuff like waters. I can't break Historia or Magicite level caps. Alright. Now see, that's understandable. I can get that. Yeah, you should do story mode. Again, the record dungeons right here are very easy to go through. They're all preset parties for the most part. Realm dungeons, I'm not gonna say they're easy, but if you can do like 260 difficulty stuff, you can get there. As for breaking Historia caps, That's going to be in the Torment dungeons. I don't know if you're doing the Dream dungeons. And you're like, I don't want to move on to... I don't want to move on to the Torments until I can clear these, and you can't get past the Apocalypse ones. Because in the Torment, they start, the first two start at about that level. And then in these, in the standard rewards, is where you get the Historia Souls. And that's what you use to uncap your crystals. So you do need to touch these in order to do it. But, a thing to note. This is the first time rewards. You clear a Torment dungeon if you at least reduce the boss by 10% of his health. So if you go into a Torment dungeon and reduce the boss by 10% of his health, you're going to get that uncapped soul. And on top of that, here in the Citadel Trials, each week, if you complete these quests, so like the 180 should be fine for you. Do 4 a week right there. Doing 4 a week gets you all of this, as well as all the other quests, and you can use these to upgrade your crystals. Meanwhile, down here, once you can start clearing the 3-star torments, which, you know, that might be a bit, you can start getting way more tails per week. Oh, and then also, yeah, this one, I completely forgot about this. There's an entire different set of quests for mastering a dungeon. So if you can clear a 180 and master it, you get even more out of each week. And yeah, these ones right here, note, are just complete, which, as I said, if you can reduce a Torment 3's health to 10%, it counts as a completion, which if you're desperately trying to increase your crystal capacity, that's a good way to do it. I've upgraded all my crystals, so I can't say for where they start. They all start at 1%. But on the list of effects that crystals do, so these levels here, you can just translate to percent. So at this point, it's FF1 heroes do 20% more damage. At here, it's damage taken by FF1 heroes by 10%. Increase the damage dealt when your HP is higher by 15%. This is the big one right here. Damage and reduces damage. And where is the actual... Was it this one? No, that's just damage dealt. Oh, it's this. Yeah, raises the attack, defense, magic, resistance, and mind of all allies by 15%. It's nuts. And the biggest takeaway from this is, even if you can only get to the first cap break, the increase of just getting to that 50, that level 50, is a lot. Ooh. So yeah, that's a good foothold into the Cardia dungeons. Are you all caught up in all the Realm and Record dungeons? Emulator, please. Stay with me. Don't fall apart. I'm actually not. Huh. There it goes again. Yeah, the container for audio just crashes at a point consistently. I'm going to open up my my event viewer real quick and just see if anything is noted there. This is fine. This isn't anybody's fault in the chat. Emulator has been having a time as of late. Gotta get to my desktop for the shortcut. Yeah. Just get my desktop open over here. Where's N for Nox? There it is. Just in case that happens again. Keep stuff flowing. Moving along at a pace is what I meant to say.
Nice.
Hey, Rejax. Thank you for the raid. Am I saving for something for Japan, or you have nothing that you want in the future? How do I explain this? I generally save for fests. And any banners for realms that I like. I'm at the point where I have enough of a spread of stuff that I don't need to be constantly pulling for the next big thing. Also, compared to how the game was in the past, the air quotes next big thing kind of like, you know, like Cloud USB or Shout way back in the day, are few and far between. That doesn't really happen anymore. There's enough good stuff for everyone. Like, any banner you can open up and be like, yeah, everything on here is good. Anyway, before everything fell apart, the thing I was saying is, no, I'm not up to date. I'm mostly up to date on the normal mode, but then you get to stuff like this, and, you know, I got like 6 dungeons there in Elite. I got 4 there in Elite. So it's 10 already. Add another 4 there. 14. I'm actually curious now. 14. Was that? I'm done with that. Alright, 14. Another 4 there. Makes that 18. Another 6 there. Makes that 24. And then, oh god, 9. So, yeah, 31. Record dungeons I'm actually getting up to date on because I like to stream these. So, yeah. I've got these too. I'm getting caught up, but those are, I'm trying to make weekly streams when I can. But we got done the normal content, and I actually started streaming early today so that I could, I'm gonna give an attempt at this before jumping in a call. And actually, the people more educated in the chat, because I'm gonna be honest, I have a pretty good, like, brain for this, but when it comes to, like, key mechanical stuff, I'm a little less informed than I would hope I was. So, to people in the chat that are more informed, when I was attempting this last week, we noted that I had a lot of Magia levels. And I noted, yeah, that's probably because I just did a bunch of people's license board, and they had Magia to spare. So, I think I spent the ones on Alara. Yes. Spent the ones on Alara. Spent the ones on Aerith. Shulk. Shulk has 100. Yes, 100, the best offensive stat. So, that's done on these characters. And I know HP generally next, but for Leviathan, I wasn't having a dying problem. So, like, when you bring that up. So, I'm curious. How does... It's a weird delay. Yeah, you always get HP first, by the way. Because HP is just universal good defense. How much is it worth actually getting the offensive crystal in an element? Element is only if they aren't in-elemented. I'm curious as to why. Because, again, I'm just uneducated. We might have to do a bit of research live. I forget the exact numbers, but the element magia doesn't end up giving you much on top of the boost from weapon and armor. I see. That's a shame. Yeah, here we go. Magia and you. One of your characters has a gold tier weapon on. Is there a time when a starred weapon will surpass an artifact? I'll have to see who exactly you're talking about, but I think I might have just been lazy. Not the best explanation there, but I'm doing a tiny bit of research into this right now. Here we go. Maybe it's a name from earlier. Oh, if you're talking about in videos, I try not to actually use artifacts for when I'm doing, like, not full and super buff teams. Alright, well anyway, in that case, I'm just gonna invest in this. I guess what I was more wondering about, by the way, great noise here, you gotta love it, and I couldn't find any information 100% one way or another, is, does putting elemental stuff up, it's not detrimental in any way, right? Because I couldn't be sure of that one way or another. You can only have 1 point for Magia and it will round up. I'm not 100% sure what you mean. For elemental resist. Okay. I'm in for attack. For Yuna, should I get her magic or her mind after her HP? Matters on what you're using her for. If you're using her as a DPS, you go for magic. If you're using her for healing, you go for her mind. There's no downside to elemental attack. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, there's like no 100% correct answer. You know what? Fuck it. Nobody's going to stop me. Alright, a slight restructuring on this team. Is there content that I can't do right now? Well, I'm having trouble with Magicite. I haven't really sat down to do Dream Breakers 100%. So yeah. I like to say I can do mid-tier endgame, but not the absolute endgame. I'm just not there yet. There we go. Oh, yeah, sorry. I had missed the question earlier because I was doing a little bit of inventory management. If you are using Yuna as a summoner, she needs magic. Magic affects summons even if they're holy summons. It's a weird thing. No, don't worry, yeah. It can be confusing. Alright, so we're shuffling the team around for this. That way... I'm actually going to read this, because I didn't actually read this last time. So Imperial Aqua Bubbles is... Aqua Breath is the thing. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing Magicite already. I'm gonna do the first run solo, just so I have a bit better thinking. Yeah. And yeah, if you were looking at this team and you were wondering why I had this on Aerith instead of, like, everything else, really what it boils down to is I'm lazy. Slightly better healing. I could make a staff that was a mind booster, and that would be good for her. Inventory is the thing, though. Yes. And then I need that. You're going to hear a couple of Windows sound effects in a second here. That's me resaving over other pictures. So, do not adjust your computer at all. It's me. It's just a prank, bro. What the fuck did I name this? Sorry, I'm dumbfounded now because I can't fucking remember what I named these pictures. Magicite 6 Lightning. Okay. Got it. Whoop. And whoop, there we go. Alright, let's get these images adjusted. So people earlier who were saying, Hey, this game sure has changed a lot and doesn't look familiar at all. Well. Keep that in mind. So what's the hardest dungeons? Your entire team should probably be made... So in doing the hardest dungeons, your entire team should probably be made up of the series the boss is from, for realm boost. No. Because that's not always the case. For instance, Magicite here doesn't have a realm. And really what you want is a team that is better suited for that fight. However, when you look at stuff like the Cardia dungeons are actually built around the gimmick of having a full team from that realm. So, the Cardia bosses actually get like damage reduction buffs the less units you have from that realm. It's stuff like that. Whereas the Magicite here are based around an elemental gimmick, so you need to build a team for destroying that element. For Leviathan here being weak to lightning, everything's built around lightning, and Leviathan doing water damage, of course. Anywho, this time will be different. God bless wait mode, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. Right, she doesn't have instant turns right now. Yeah, so let's running start. Party's good right now. I know it's not gonna do much, but I'm gonna debuff him. Did I do the chain? Okay, I did the chain. So let's flash up. Ooh, love to see those chasers. Is that good? Yeah. Alright, so that's gonna spawn the bubbles. I feel like I ask my chat this every time, but what do I do first on lightning? Is it command 1 or command 2? I can never fucking remember. Start with command 2. Thank you, as always. You use command 2, then command 1 after, or does it stack? You alternate between the two commands. Ah, piss. There we go. You. So, for those unfamiliar with this and what is occurring, so welcome to higher level Magicites. They have a gimmick called Rage Mode, which is as the fight goes on, the bosses will become more and more enraged, and you have to do attacks that break the damage cap in order to knock them out of the enrage. Ooh, that's unfortunate. A little bit awkward with the chain going down. There we go. Oh. Huh. Well, that's good to know. He can kill the bubbles. Ooh, okay, good, 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 good. At the very least, Shulk will not die. I feel like I'm consistently getting very unfortunate with my casts from lightning. Okay, that's ran out. It's time for Angry Gal level 2. It's going. I'm not about to say if it's going good or bad one way or another. Because that's how you give things a name. Does this team have re-raise? They have Last Stand. Oh boy. Well, better now than never. So remember comments earlier about these numbers seem fake. You're right. Shit. I need Ilara to heal. I goofed up there. I should have had Ilara pop a bubble. I fucked up. I know what I did wrong though. Alright, there's one bit of AI I need to look up real quick. Where's Reddit? There it is. Good. I like seeing that one of the top posts on Reddit is "Why is Voltec so loud?" Agreed. Hey y'all, why is Voltec so fucking loud? We have water. Leviathan, enemy stats. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. The infusion, the bubbles are more the higher infusion levels are. I was unaware of that. Neat. Wow, yeah, he's reducing a lot of damage at Rage 3, which is probably why Lightning wasn't dealing a lot of damage. Okay, here's what I'm looking for here. What is the name of that move? It is... Roar of the Deep. Blessing of the Deep is an entirely different thing that I don't have anything to counter. Roar of the Deep happens on turn 2 of phase 2, and that's it. Okay, good. So I did not have to hold the turn later. Or, didn't have to hold the turn with Eris. Now I know. I'm something away from win here. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It's definitely like some execution somewhere needs to be a little bit more precise. Is that opener the prismatic attack? If so, rude. I mean, one thing is, I did let Chain fall off at one point. Yeah, okay. So then for those that are unfamiliar, excuse me, with Magicite on the whole, when I say prismatic, it means you hit every element. Again, those accessories I have are the Dark Odin accessories, which is resists every element. A 6-star Magicite literally have a "are you tall enough to ride" limiter of how many Odins have you killed. Primal Essence is called the Universe in Japan. That's great. You know what? Legitimately... I'll experiment with this more if I don't clear here. One reason that I may not have been making it as far last time, and was having a harder time breaking in Rage, was... although... Quetz did... King Behemoth did a Rage Break on its entry, Quetzal gave me 20% more damage across the party. that might have been making a difference. Yeah, I think I should use Quetzalcoatl if I don't clear. Alright, so there's our first Aqua Breath. Though, we need to wait. And it just enraged, so let's pop this. I need to wait until it reduces Shulk to an inch of life. Yeah, Argent Odin sounds like a fuck. Plain and simple. Oh, okay, yeah, that ain't doing shit. Yeah, I'm going back to, to Quetzal after this. I fucked up. Shulk was dead. What else do we have here? So that's attack up, and I think, yeah, crit hit chance up, which is good. And that's magic reduction and HP up, so that's also good. Yep. I can really argue more with those. I'm gonna grab a screenshot from that and adjust my what I got on the side. Crap, file, save as, window noise. And that should auto update. Yeah, alright. Excuse me. Yeah, you could build a entirely realm team. You could probably pull that off for Ice. No, Ice is a little too split magic physical. It's doable for Titan though. Yeah. That's a real head ass move. I like that. And probably water, yeah. Do you imagine that Historia passives only take effect when you activate them? No! They're always active. You won't see them on the stat screen, but once you're in the fight, they're active. Now, the big thing right now is that Aerith plus Alara are keeping the team moving fast. But if I were to sub one of them out for a solid Imperialer, that would make this more guaranteed. I just don't think I can fit it onto the team. Ooh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm really dumb. I'm really dumb, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. Man, I'm having a really hard time keeping up with Leviathan. I'm not really sure why, and you know, it just feels like it's going way faster than me. And I just really can't figure it out. Anyway, here's Mighty Guard. You gotta turn the boots on. Does Alara Sync give Regenga? My brain wants to say it does, but I'm not 100% sure. It does. Alright, yeah. It's just Alara USB, but also a sync. And no less than. Yeah, Alara USB. And now I know. The things that you don't know because you do stuff like use King Behemoth at single target, and the only other times you... Wait, I didn't do that the first attempt, though. Huh. Well, irregardless. I couldn't hit Quetz earlier. You can't hit Magicite until the 10-second mark. See? I must have waited and used it later. Well, either way, it's fine. I know now I won't make the mistake again. We'll just wait until we pop the bubbles to do the thing. To hit the Quetzal. I mean, we're not really beat up. I think I need one more good run. Also, trust me on the thing I'm about to do. Lightning's gonna need that air down the line. Also, I popped it too early. Fuck me! I hate having to wait for it to do the move so I can do the mechanic, but the mechanic is just sitting there on the map. That is definitely the most frustrating thing about this whole bubble mechanic. The first time that stuttering happened in fight. A moment. Let me get the CPU viewer open. Organizing window overlays. Alright. 14 will be fine. It's the water jar. Yeah, so as I was saying, pop this one early because lightning needs air down the line anyway. And if I pop this now, it won't be a problem later. There's the lightning diffusion. So now we get both our DPS up to where they need to be. Hold off on Quetzal. I almost feel like I should just recast thing now. Yes. Yes. They're going to be going off a fresh chain, but that's fine, honestly. The big difference here, and again, I don't know how I did this time, is that they're both level 3. For some reason, on my first 2 runs, the defusion happened on both of their their first turns after being elemented somehow. And as soon as Shelk's turn comes around again, we pop those bubbles, and then we pray that she can get more air down the line. Gotta get him out of rage mode. This Imperil will help. Come on, my dude. Fuck yeah, alright. We in there. Rage broken. That's numbers. I want to keep everybody going fast. Like, they're already very fast. But, you know, what if they were faster? We knew that was coming. We love that kind of double cast. Ooh, I should have waited for the move from the boss before hitting Dispel. I may have just goofed up slightly. Please go off, boss. Boss, please do the thing. Fuck. It's fine. There it is. Ah, hello. Was that still her first turn of I accidentally... No, I just didn't. I just didn't Dispel. I looked at the fact that the boss... God, I'm bad at this game. Rip. I'm already dead. How's everybody's life been? How many animations do we have to watch before I actually die? This is the fun part. Revel with me in how fucked I am. If Alara gets a turn, I'm good. Unfortunately. No. Fuck. Well. One other adjustment I want to make to the team. Based off the thing that we actually just saw right there. Just gonna do that. Small adjustment. My brain is shot at this point. I can't do another run at that. But yeah, third phase, this slot gets hit by a stop. So, having Alara there to eat the stop. Man! The thing is, I don't think Alara by herself is keeping up the healing. Maybe. Maybe. You don't have anything offensive, I don't think. Forget what your thing does. Yeah, just last stand haste. Deuce is not. Yeah, just resistance and then. Oh my god. Slyo! Slyo! You madman! I'm sitting here like that might be it. Guaranteed crits? Because that on top of the 50% that Alara is eventually giving would, I think, make the donuts. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab that and adjust this team. Oh fuck. I mean, yeah, hold up. It's gonna take loading into stuff a little bit more. What does she have right now? Sorry, her double cast must have been added recently. Because I've been using Aerith for so long, the fact that I don't have her double cast is appalling. No, no. There you are. No, it's old? Man. Came out with her USB 2. Anyway, let me make that slight adjustment to the party. Double check the rest of what this team has going for it. And then we'll get into a banner review. Yeah, guaranteed crits. It would get... It would get a little bit extra damage in. Yeah, we need you going fast at the start, and the other ones don't really do anything for me. Double casting in Elemented. Double casting in Elemented. Oh, I feel like if the... Wait, maybe I was misreading what that was doing. Hold up, let me reread that again. I just had an idea that's to die for. Just gonna slot that in. Put that right here. You know, no particular reason. Okay. I'm going to get myself into a Discord call and go... Oh, my eye is itching so bad. And, I gotta go run to the bathroom real quick. Is this the run? No, no. I don't got enough time. Is what it boils down to. Oh, I forgot to jump in the call so that V-Prisoner can talk. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, man.
So what do we got today?
Well, let me get back over to various things. There we go. Make sure I save this party. I can do that in my own time, actually. So, first things first, of course, as always. Because, yeah, not going to do another run because it's a quarter of, we got 3 banners to get through, and I always got to be done by 10.
Yeah, I think you're getting there, so.
Yeah, and like I said, my brain's a little rattled. One thing I wanted to check real quick. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey. So, we had people that were coming back, or newer players and what have you. Do the event and farm up enough so that you can get this, because this is one of the best chains out there still.
Yeah, this is probably like one of the best 1.0, as it's called, chains, just because instead of a bunch of hits to get the chain going, it's just a strict buff to the party.
It's a 50% attack buff, and I think it's a 50% crit buff as well.
50% buff to your critical, to the damage to your critical
the
hits.
damage.
So,
which, there's a lot of sources of crit rate up, not a lot of sources of crit damage up.
Yeah, so this is still very relevant even now.
Yeah. It's all the things you want in one little package. It's very good. So yeah, do yourself a favor and farm that up, if you don't have it. But yeah, for the relevant data, game updates, right here. Nope, that was for the fest. This one. Kamari, Jet, Seymour, Braska got boards. Kamari got a 7-hit jump that has a long cast time but lands instantly.
Yeah, makes sense.
Jet has a 4 ranged physical dark fire, followed by an additional one that is a critical hit.
20% more. That does 20% more crit damage. Yeah.
Does it also have 100% crit rate? Because the way I'm reading this, like, it seems like...
The way it is describing it to me as it is one single ranged attack with an additional 20% critical damage.
Okay,
it's the
so
same multiplier
he has to
as
have,
the other hits.
Yeah, he has to have crit on top. Okay. And Walking has 4 range physical fire and raise the water attack of all allies every 3rd time this ability is used. Simple. And we'll get to the wind ones when we get to the wind banner. You just want to get those fresh in our mind. So, scrolling down. What order did these come out in? Okay, so it's only one. They did a different supplemental banner, it seems like. Anyway, doubleheader.
Oh, right. Isn't Banner 2 coming out tonight, or is that later?
Yes, in 10 minutes.
Ah, word.
Yeah. So Waka gets 15 range physical water. Temporarily set the crit hit chance of all allies, 50%. Grant the user major and power fusion water. Sync mode, cap break 1. Every second sharpshooter ability used triggers a follow-up Zealous Fighter, which has tiered effects. Alright, I'm scrolling down here. Temporarily increase the crit hit chance of all allies and the damage of their water abilities for 1 turn based on the number of times the user has triggered Zealous Fighter follow-up, up to 100% and large amount at rank 3.
50%.
It's every second sharpshooter, yes. So it starts at 60% chance with only a small boost for 1 turn, 80% with a moderate boost, and 100% with a large boost on the 3rd hit. Um, 3 range physical water, non-elemental attacks to one enemy. Every second time the user triggers this ability, imperil 1 and defense breakdown. Also has a quicker casting time, it seems.
Yeah, it's celerity cast time.
Alright. And then the first one is just 6 hits.
Pretty good stuff all around.
It seems like, yeah, you're using direct blitz more than anything else, and you probably want that linked to the hero ability.
Actually, I'm curious.
Where
just oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, whereas ability 1 is probably just if you want him to turn ways into DPS.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking up Riku's sync to see if that conflicts with anything, because it's just like, y'all, you gave him a crit buff in here, and Riku's already doing some wild shit, so, you know.
I thought Riku's stuff was a status.
Yeah, it is. It's,
So
yeah.
the stacks with Riku stuff.
Okay, word. 50% critical, 25 seconds. And Riku's is 100% critical for 15 seconds, so a separate status.
Still, Riku's kind of outdoes his.
Yeah. Also, Riku's does give critical damage plus 50% for 2 turns as well. So, like, there certain aspects of it do stack.
Mm-hmm. Meteor Shot. 15 range physical dark, non-elemental, granite. Enter Sync mode, Cat Break 1, Double Sphere mode 3, enter Fumbling Sentiment mode. Do you want to read that off?
Yeah. Gives Jekt, oh, it just gives him a special bar meter. Jet gauge bar plus 1 after using Assault Eclipse, which is command 1. Okay. Gets a stack after using command 1. Grants a special crit status. Yeah, okay. It is it's a ramping crit up to 100% after using either of his commands 4 times or more. And
oh, it's kind of heavy.
yeah, like this apparently, yeah, it looks like the ramping crit status is separate from the stacks that he gets.
Okay, so the way I'm seeing it, Assault Eclipse gives him a stack of the bar, and then using Great Fist expels the stacks. It's literally a weird turn-ways heavy.
A weird turn-ways heavy, and also the fact that, like, it is ramping up crit, so it is worth your while to stock up on these things, but at the same time, it gives effects when you spend them.
Mm-hmm. You know what's fucked up? I don't even remember what his hero ability was.
His hero ability.
Oh, it was the 4 hits and then the increased
crit
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where that interacts.
Yeah. That
I don't know. Where would you put the hero ability here? Linked to ability 1 or ability 2?
Probably ability 2, just because it's hard to say. Like, Jekt has a lot of things that he can be doing. Dark finally has sharpshooter, so he'd definitely just be doing that.
Okay.
But also,
wait, does Jekt have heavy?
Does Jekt have heavy?
Oh wait, that wouldn't work. Never mind, because you would need the charger and the spender.
Mm-hmm.
Rip.
Yeah. But like, sharpshooter has both elements he is using, so
yeah,
this works.
Plus, this does link to Dark or Fire. And then the way that Great Fist changes is range physical, dark, non-elemental, 1 enemy. Bonus effects based on the amount of bar, which is reduce delay the user's action for 2 turns. At 1 bar, it's increase crit hit damage for 1 turn, and increase the damage of the user's dark and fire abilities by an amount. And at 2 bars, it's increase user's crit hit damage for 2 turns, increase the damage of the user's dark and fire abilities by an amount for 2 turns. Alright, so it doesn't say that this. It doesn't break the damage cap, so it's just literally 1 hit that gives him a big buff. So I
it's
think,
also.
I think, yeah, I'm doubling down on. I think hero ability on slot 1.
It's also kind of weird, just because. Does he lose? No, the ramping crit stays. It is completely
Yes.
separate from the bar.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's what I kind of took from that too. It's a separate status. So yeah. A little bit of a turn weighs heavy, pure damage for all intents and purposes, but you get 100% crit rate during this at one point.
Yeah, I'd say this is fine.
Yeah. Kamari, Inherited Resolve. Deal 15 Jump Water, non-elemental, to one enemy. Temporarily grant the user major and power infusion water. Temporarily grant Sync Mode, Cap Rank 1, and enter Ronzo Resolve mode.
Ronzo Resolve mode is gives him double cast Dragoon for one turn, extra damage cap for one turn, and increase water damage by 40% for 8 seconds after using either of his commands 3 times, and then removes the status.
And then we got 6 Jump Water, non-elemental, with no delay before landing. Increase the damage of the user's Dragoon abilities moderate amount for one turn. And then is deal Jump Water, non-elemental, to one enemy, no delay before landing. Increase the damage of the user's Dragoon abilities moderate amount for one turn. Breaks damage cap though.
Stuff that is extremely supposed to work with Rainy Screw, I imagine.
Or his hero ability, which has a long casting time, but lands instantly. I would say you would link the hero ability to ability 1, and you would use ability 1 3 times, and then pop as your will to... Wait, no, that gives cap break 1, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, never mind. Hero ability to ability 2.
It's just weird because, like, the sync doesn't do anything to address the problem his hero ability has.
Oh yeah, it does. These have normal cast times.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, the hero ability lands instantly, so if you link the hero ability to either of these, it just has normal casting time.
Right, normal casting times, the instant casting time of the wild.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure this out. So they both give the moderate damage up, but ability 1 is going to deal more damage than ability 2 if you're hitting the damage cap. And then, yeah, with the cap break 1 up and 40% bonus damage, you're going to be massively going past the your new damage cap.
Yeah, I guess it depends on whether or not those hits total are going to get past that damage cap. If you're honestly, in a high defense situation, then command 2, otherwise
exactly,
command 1.
That's what I was going to say. Is like, this is extremely, you're in your Magicite situation and you want to be breaking rage mode right now.
Yeah, this is the rage 3 fuck this button.
Yeah. That's what it boils down to. I think it's hero ability on slot 1 and you fire that off when you get that cap break 1 though. Because with the 40% boost, even if the boss is in a rage mode, you're gonna break it.
Especially since Rainy, considering that Command 2 is there in order to break Savage Mode in a pinch, Rainy Screw would be better suited to that because of instant cap. Wait. Shit. I forgot about the wild!
Wait, does Rainy Screw has instant cast time but air time?
Yeah, that was
so the opposite of its hero ability. Man, this is weird. I don't know how you would actually set this up. Because there's nothing to address the fact that Rainy Screw has airtime, and it's more to address the fact that his hero ability has no airtime.
Yeah.
But then, what do you put on the other slot? Because Rainy Screw has airtime then, and that's really annoying. You don't want to have airtime.
Isn't there literally another Water Dragoon move that...
There is. There's a 6-star. What the fuck does that one do? I'm so uneducated on Water Dragoon moves because there's literally one character that uses them. Other group 2. No, Dragoon's in group 1. Serpent Dive, here we go. 6 water jump attacks, reduce delay before hitting. Delay before landing is shorter depending on the number of attacks that is triggered up to rank 2. Doesn't tell me what that gets down to.
Okay, you said that was Serpent Dive?
Serpent Dive.
Okay, 6 single range jump attacks. Celerity casting speed. Airtime is airtime goes down to 0.55 seconds if the user has used up to 2 damaging actions.
So I guess it's, yeah, you have that and you have already reduced the airtime at some point. That's what it boils down to.
It's not a great way to deal with it, but it's better than Rainy Screw.
Or you have his glint, which just gives him instant airtime.
Yeah, of course.
Limit break for Jet, 4 hits, fire, deals more damage. He has 4 hits because he hits 2 elements. Triumphant Grasp. 15 range, physical dark, fire, non-elemental. 1 enemy increased. Okay. Dreambreaker Awakening. Weirdly on Jet. What? Woken Legend mode, increase user cap break by 1, cause every second dark or fire ability, trigger a follow-up, fatherly respect, with bonus effects based on FF10 units, which I'm gonna
It's just the
scroll
weakness
down.
boost.
Yep. Thank you, it's finally just right here. You gotta love it. But yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, fatherly respect though is a cap break that has a 100% crit chance if Titus is in the party. Alright. Yep, fair enough. Dreambreaker with a nice cap break chaser, which, yeah, I like to see that. Last Blitz, 15 range physical water, non-elemental. 2 on target, increase the crit hit damage of all allies. Hello. Okay, here's your interaction with Riku. Temporarily infuse the user with the power of water. Temporarily grant the user awoken sharpshooter mode. Cap break 1. Trigger bonus effect based on the number of FF10 allies.
High quick cast 1 or up to instant cast 1 to all allies.
Mattering on the number of units. Alright. I'm gonna guess it caps at 4 units.
Yep.
Yeah. How much of a increased damage does that give? Because again, we're talking about all this interaction with Riku. We gotta see if it's better than her increased damage.
Critical damage 50%.
Alright, so it's the same. Yeah, it's weird because they're giving a lot of stuff to Waka that you can literally just point at Riku's sink and go, well, that does it too. But you can't assume that everybody has everything, so it's nice to see it on another character. Dragon Fang Current, 15 jump water, non-elemental. Infused with water, awoken water mode, cause users jumps to land instantly. Hello, there it is. Weird that his hero ability does this, but Nothing else to say here. Jumps cast twice. Water abilities cast twice, but I think all he has that is water is jump.
Yeah, this is the one that Serpent Dive and Rainy Screw really want.
Yeah. Hero ability doesn't really interact with this in any way, but whatever. Overstrike for Chat. Darkfire. Arcane. Chain for Waka. It is the Dreambreaker Quick Chain. Ronzo Breath. 10 jump water. Non-elemental. Power infusion water. Remove delay from the user's jump attacks. And cause Dragoon abilities used by the user to trigger a follow-up blue spear. Which is 4 to 8 range physical water, and it cycles between the two every time you use it. So first it does 4, then 8, then 4, then 8, then 4, then 8. This one's for his hero ability. Because it gives him instant cast times.
This one is a refreshable way to deal with his hero ability.
Yep. And it's also empowered infusion, so you get stacking infusions from that. Hold up. I gotta make sure I'm not crazy. No. No, I didn't mean center. I meant centre. Oh, right. I freaking forgot this. You should have called me out on this bullshit. There you go, my dude.
Wait. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Can I control quotes around this to see if this is a word? Oh, yeah, it is. The middle point of a circle or sphere. It is outside the US. Okay. Still. Weird.
Similar to how Z is pronounced Z outside the US, I'd reckon.
Anyway, instant cast Imperil 2. It's good. The guarantee double cast. Cause every third water ability used by the user to trigger a second time. And note, if he has another double cast, which I don't know if he does one way or another, this stacks with it. So you can, it's chance to triple cast on that turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like where they're going with the 6-star ones of it's just you get a guaranteed thing instead of a percent chance thing. It's
It is much more
thing.
controllable, especially considering they put in a lot of content that actually wants you to, like, have much more control over your actions.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty decent banner all around, good water focus, and banner 2 just dropped on fast shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to put it. This is your pulling to increase your strength in a realm, then increase your water or whatever. What with fest banners occurring at the same exact time. Anyway, moving on. Here's this banner. That is... Is this new? No, Lively Thieves has existed before. Okay, yes. There's just this weird pickup banner that's occurring.
Yeah.
Which... there's okay stuff on it, but... Fest is here. Blitz Ace.
Yeah, this is definitely a mithril bleeding banner.
Yeah. Oh shit, we don't have enough content for a second 10 banner. Well, I don't know. Throw up a pickup banner with Thief on it. You know, people will pull for Thief, right? And Genesis. Okay, you know what? I know what part of this is. This was, they did the costumes for Titus and Yuna. So that's why Titus and Yuna are on this banner, and maybe, I don't know, everybody else. I don't know. I'm reaching. I'm reaching for the theming on this banner. Anyway, moving on. Let's get our data on our new event soon. Entrusted Pride. What? It was Cloud and Yuna, not Titus, whatever. I'm fucking grabbing at straws. Alright, record boards for our wind units. Fujin gets a board. Fujin gets an ability. Zan. 4 magic wind, followed by another wind that ignores resistance. You know.
Cool.
One of those. Angeal. Wings of Pride. 3 or 5 physical wind holy to one enemy and grant the user a barrier that reduces damage 40%. The number of attacks matter if the user has damage reduction barrier or not. Hey,
Yeah, good stuff.
if you're double casting this, it's alright. You get the barrier, and then you do the more hits.
Hey, y'all, Angel's actually fucking good.
Angel's good. It's weird. Like, I couldn't tell you anything about Genesis, but Angel actually is good. Oh, fuck. Hold up. I gotta turn this fucking down. Oh, this banner's half off? Ooh, this banner's half off.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Alright. There's your argument for this banner. It's half off. I might pull in this banner. Maybe. 15 magic wind on elemental to one enemy. Temporarily grant the user major empower infusion wind. Temporarily grant sync mode, cap break 1, and cause sync ability to use by the user. Trigger a follow-up. I think it might be Oikaze.
Oyakaze, yeah.
Oikaze.
After using either of your sync commands, it just randomly deals 4, 5, or 6 single attacks. Make 33%, 34%, or 33% chance.
Oh, I wasn't saying I need to turn this down because the music is bad. I don't care, it's fine. It's perfectly cromulent. It was just fucking loud. Because Record Keeper does none audio balancing. Okay, yeah, her sync abilities. First one is Wind Cloud. Deal 5 magic wind on elemental to one target, followed by an additional one that breaks resistance, pierces resistance. And then the other one is instantly reduce delay of the user's actions for 2 turns, increase the damage of the user's wind abilities a moderate amount for 2 turns, and increase the cap break by 1 for 2 turns. Hello.
Oh, word.
Alright, so hero ability linked to ability 1, and you fire off ability 2 into ability 1. This is a very simple breakdown.
Yeah, I would make an argument for Rising Storm in that case, since you're getting more damage cap out of that.
Which one's that again?
That's the Magic Ninjutsu one that's 2 big wind hits.
I guess on ability 2, yeah.
On ability 2 specifically, yeah, because if you're going to be breaking resistance, you want to be slamming in that cap anyway.
Yeah, I could see an argument for that.
Yeah, good Savage Breaker shit.
Yeah. It gives you, like, a pretty solid Savage Breaker. Anyway, Angela, woo, White Wing Soldier. Woo! 15, physical, wind holy, non-elemental. Grant all allies a barrier that reduces damage of 2 attacks, 40%. Grant him last stand. Enter sync mode, cap break 1. Linked materia mode 2. Trigger a follow-up ability, Boundless Stream, when the user's damage reduction barrier reduces damage, and grant the user Fierce Pride while in sync mode.
The Chaser is 4 single attacks with a 100% crit chance, and it's just basically a counter anytime the barrier is popped. Prideful Distortion is a toggle, and is consumed by Command 2.
Yeah, I see. That was translated to Fierce Pride. A note about Barrage of Gluttony. Additional effect of Cloud or Zac is in the party. Increase the damage of the user's wind abilities a moderate amount for 1 turn. And, what was Boundless Stream? Oh, Boundless Stream is the thing. Alright, Barrage of Gluttony
yes, the
is there.
toggle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Barrage Gluttony was a different thing. Yeah, the thing that he gets is 100% crit rate. Yes, okay. Yeah, sorry, I got mixed up. So Barrage of Gluttony is 6 physical wind hits, dealing additional damage with crits, and grant additional effect if Zac is in the party, Cloud or Zac is in, which I just listed, which is a moderate ability boost for 1 turn.
You'd want Cloud or Zac in there anyway because you're running wind.
Yeah, like, why the fuck would you not? Hey, guess what? You can go get Zac's chain right now.
You can do it.
Clutching Blow is deal physical wind holy non-elemental that breaks the damage cap if the user has Fierce Pride. Also grant all allies a barrier that reduces damage for 2 attacks by 40% and remove Fierce Pride, which is just something he gets when he enters sync mode. So you have 2 damage reduction barriers. When they're both popped, which both times they're pop, you're going to do 4 hits. And then you hit the second one, which is also an overstrike hit for a Savage Breaker, and then gives everybody 2 damage reduction barriers, which now will lead to another 2 4-hit combos from you.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, his hero ability also gives him a damage reduction barrier, so even if those party ones go away, he's still gonna have one. And in-game bosses fucking love their AoE spam.
They sure do. Yeah, I actually don't know what you would like the hero ability to. You can make an argument for either one here. If you want to be spamming. It really comes down to the same thing as, I really forget who the character was that we were talking about earlier. Kamari? Of if you want to be breaking... Savage modes more, or breaking if you just want to be doing... ramping up the chain.
Like, it's basically there for when you need a damage reduction barrier for the party in the pocket, and once that's consumed, you can still use it as a Savage Breaker if you need to, but by and large, you are going to be using Command 1.
Yeah. Man, last stand on the entry, though. On a DPS.
Y'all, Angeal's so fucking good. He is the support your win team didn't know it needed.
Angeal has so many things that just gives the party last stand, and I love him for it. Moving on. Oh, hey. Yeah, limit break for Angeal with the reduction. Because wind holding. Ka. 15 magic wind, non-elemental to one enemy, temporarily grant the user Empower Infusion Wind, Awoken Wind Mode, cap break 1, increase the damage of the user's wind abilities a moderate amount, and cause wind abilities used by the user to reduce the delay of the actions of the user and all allies in the same row for the next turn.
Yeah. So, speed combo gives her wind boost for 30%. And, yeah, just good.
Yeah.
It's just good.
It's good. Fujin's always been like that kind of minorly supporty, so yeah. Burden of Pride. It's very simple, there's not a lot on here, but 15 physical wind holy, Pride mode, cap break 1, link materia mode, Dream Herald mode. Oh, this is new.
Yeah, this is new. This is a second one.
Okay. I'm letting you do the descriptions. I can have it on screen, but it's more fun that way.
That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, Dream Herald mode, quick cast, Dream Herald mode, critical damage plus 50% to the user. A special critical damage status to the user. Okay, so Dream Herald mode is a ramping effect that gives him up to 30% boost to his wind and holy damage. No, up to 50% boost to his wind and holy damage after using up to 3 wind or holy abilities. And quick cast is... yeah, special quick cast for him. 50% more crit damage for him. Yeah, this one's more selfish, but this is going to make him pop off.
Yeah, a little bit, which is, you know, weird for Angeal, but yeah, sure.
I'll let him have this one, just because he does so much work for the party on all of his other shit. He could use a little bit of a selfish thing as a treat.
As a treat.
As a treat.
Yeah, there's really nothing supporty about this one, but it's fine. It does the damage, which, hey, still good, right? What's that on it? Wind boost? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Luminescence for Vaughn. 15 physical wind, non-elemental, temporarily grant the user Empower Infusion Wind, Awoken Thief mode, cap break 1, remove delay from the user's thief abilities, and cause every second thief ability used by the user to infuse them with the power of wind.
Ah shit, we made Vaughn USB 1 and we can't get around it. Well, time to just make it standard.
I like the continual in-elementing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, same.
As we've seen. 6 stars like to remove that from you, so getting that back is pretty good. Magic chain.
Magic chain.
Yeah. Quick chain on Vaughn. Interesting. Yeah, alright. Fujin gets a free 2 bar for, you know, just gonna go over here for the reason why. Power Infusion and remove delay. Solid. Link Materia mode, win, yada yada yada. That's it. Just a reduced delay in Link Materia mode. Is the other one a 6 star or a 3 star? His Last Stand one. I think it's a 6 star.
One sec. Yeah, it's a 6 star.
Alright.
Because it's instant guts and 6 single hits.
Now, this is a % chance, but I want the numbers on this % chance and then the numbers on a 5-star % chance for Chaser.
Yeah, one sec.
Because moderate chance for wind abilities used by the user to trigger a follow-up dealing 4 magic, wind, non-elemental to one enemy.
35% chance to cast an ability 4 hits after dealing damage with a wind attack.
And what's, like, say... Ingus's? I think I said the name wrong there. Earth Boy from 3.
No, I got you. For a 5-star Legend Materia, 25% chance.
Okay, so this is an extra 10%. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's a good banner. It's a good banner.
Yeah, it's a good banner, and your boy's on it. I don't know about you, but I feel like dumping 25 on this.
Yeah, let's do that first. Hold up, let me get the usual up here. There we go. I'm not a coward. Back. I have been kind of like way tired all day today, and I just did not get enough sleep last night.
Hey, me too. High five.
Yeah. Oh, forgot. The sound's still lowered. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well.
Oh boy.
Two of them. Alright, it is his limit break. But fuck it, whatever. I already have his awakening. I'm still using him anyway. Also, quick chain on Bond. Fuck. I might have to restructure my my physical win team.
Yeah, both of your win teams, Jesus.
Well, she was already on my win team. She's She's the chain.
She's gonna be doing something else besides the chain, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Did I win clear Odin?
Yes.
Did I?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go peep that real fast. Wait, why did I just get 3 new items in my chest? Oh, because a different event went away. Yes, okay. I don't think I ever did Wind Odin. Might have to do Wind Odin. Because I can. Did I do Wind Odin, Vulnerable Ice? Vulnerable Ice. Honorable Wind is not done. Might have to think about Window.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you got something for NGL at any rate.
Well, anyway. Let me, listen to the emulator die a little bit.
Yeah, of course Earth Odin is nasty. Do you see what he's up against?
So, people that know stuff on the Japanese side of things, because again, it's one of those things that I don't keep up with literally everything. What? Do they still do Chocobo events from here on out? Because this is it. We've done the rotation twice. We had the initial with the free chains, and then we had the second run with the 1.0 chains. Alright, Chocobo 3.0 is coming. What is Chocobo 3.0? What do they give away on that one? If you tell me 2.0 chains, I'm gonna shit. They start giving out the USBs for chainers too. Dope. That's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Is it? It's back in Pog form.
Oh.
Oh. Hey. Hey, already a +++ for Stealer in my inventory. Well, I know one thing that won't give me a dupe. Hold up, I'm getting that, the visual blocker back up for me.
Yeah, hold up, I gotta charge my crystal.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. So when I did that pull on the wind banner, I was wholly expecting, because every time I have gotten 2 7-stars, it has always been a dupe of the same 7-star. And they do the same thing as Grand Blue, where if you get a dupe on the same pool, you get the dupe first, and then you get the original. So I was wholly expecting just like rank up on that sword after I got it. Oh.
A word.
A worm? Hey, you remember how I keep you remember how I keep getting this weird thing where I invest in characters and then the game goes, yeah, alright. Well,
This weird thing where you just randomly adopt characters and suddenly they're your children, and you just have to hold that.
well. Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
I want to see you blow up Ifrit with pain.
Yeah. My water team is looking mighty gross right now. I think Ifrit is definitely, like, I'm inches away from Leviathan, and especially with that crit fix idea. And the damage boost idea. I definitely think I have that. It's just a matter of the execution. Well, anyway, I'm gonna end this YouTube video.